Just want to say massive thanks to Baby People and obviously Baby J. Yo, Baby J, get on camera for a second, bro. Come on. Yeah, wicked. Baby J and Blade back again. When was it? 2005 we did that album.
2000 but a new one's coming. We're doing it soon.
All right. Yeah? You hold me to that. Hold me to that. It's coming. But, bro, thank you very much. You know what? I want to get you in for an interview, for a proper docu chat. Cause,
yeah, we're going to do that.
Yeah, we haven't had your story yet. But can you just give us a quick breakdown of what you do here?
So Baby People is the UK's first hip-hop school. We teach all elements of the culture. And really it came about because when we was coming up in Derby, there was nowhere really to go if you were into hip-hop to do anything. Like there was a couple of studios. They didn't really want us in there. So me and Rooks and Yogi and some of the other guys were like, if we ever get anywhere with the music, we want to make sure we set something up so the kids have got somewhere to go. So it's kind of like a school in the daytime, but in the evening we have performances. There's different people run different studios from here and do stuff. The breakdancers do stuff from here. So it's just a little home for the culture, you know, because Derby is a small city, but we punch well above our weight. You know, we've always had a lot going on for the size of the city from way back early days in hip-hop to now. Do you know what I mean? And you can see it here today. The talent here is as strong as anything you're going to get up and down the country. So, yeah, that's what Baby People is about. It's just a little home for what we're doing. So,
and you know what? I mean, you mentioned Yogi. And I remember when the track that you did with Yogi was just all over the place. It was blowing up, right? And then you went on to do stuff with Skinny Man. You went on to do stuff with me. And what I'm trying to show is that the level of people that you had around you and the people that you were working with was pretty much top-notch at the time. But on top of that, you had people like Ruckus. Yeah, and you had people like Steady. Mm-hmm. Bro, where do you find all these people?
It's a Derby thing. We're from here. And you know what? Like, I think in some of the bigger cities, it can be a little bit about this area, that area. But Derby's small enough that everyone supports each other. So, like, someone like Steady, he's gone on and done stuff as a B-boy nationally, internationally, travelled all. But him winning is like us all winning. So Yogi being on the radio or Shady doing his thing or Ruckus or me, like it's if one of us is doing it, it's like we're all doing it. So that Derby's kind of got that spirit a little bit, you know what I mean? Everyone's rooting for each other to do well, which you don't get in some of the other cities.
And, you know, like staying on the topic of Steady just really quickly, when I was watching him, I think it was Britain's Got Talent, right? We were watching him and I really think they got robbed. They should have won, not Diversity. Diversity was dope, but I honestly felt like the little kid with the hair was a pull. It was an attention thing, and it was great. I'm not taking nothing away from them. They were really good, but I'm just saying what Flawless were doing was just sick. That was just street level, like boom.
Yeah, there's the mainstream TV stuff, and like I said, I'm pleased for him. Go do your thing, but then there's the culture, and the we know is like in hip hop. There might be a really big record, but if you know your hip-hop, there might be something that's not, do you know what I mean, like, going to get the same radio play, but it's an important part of the culture. For me, what Steady does and his crew does, and Trinity Warriors and the whole family that's come after them, do you know what I mean? It's about the culture, it's about hip-hop culture, as opposed to what's going to be commercially successful. I'm not knocking no one else, do you think? But if hip-hop's done something for you, you owe something back to the culture to be connected with that as well.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. And that's why you said what you said up there. But on camera, I'm saying now, you have to come and do a docu-chat, and you're not escaping it. Distance is not an issue. Distance is not an issue. I'm here, so you got to come there. All right, here we go. Deal made. Are we cementing that? Yeah, we're cementing that. All right. Excellent. Guys, thank you very much. Make some noise for yourselves.